Hello, hello, hello. What's up?
How you doing?
Good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just do a little intro, okay? This man right here, this is A-Lex. A multi-hyphenate, a phenomenal writer, producer, artist. He is the owner of Layer Studios, where we are recording the whole album. I met this young man a couple of years ago through Q Parker. That's the homie. He was doing his Q Parker and Friends caroling for the seniors. We all performed, and that's when we initially connected. As I was thinking about this album, he was the first person to come to mind. Like, okay, I gotta hit up A-Lex. We gotta connect. And we've been rocking.
Come on,
we've
man.
been creating some
8 songs later.
right.
You feel me?
I just feel so good about it. So I'm glad that I listened to that gut. I listened to the Holy Spirit and hit him up, and that we've been creating some stuff.
For sure. So I definitely appreciate you rocking with me too.
Yeah. Closest I've been, my first single. It is a direct reflection of where I am in my life right now. The lyrics say, now that I'm going within, I'm the closest I've ever been. And before that, I was searching but never found perfect, because it was in me all along. I did not become the happiest version of me, the most creative, the most confident, the most generous, the most at peace, until I started going within. So the song is just so special to me. It's so important to me. And I think it's a message that, you know, we need to spread. Like, we need to start going within. We need to stop searching outside of ourselves for fulfillment, for satisfaction, for happiness, for peace, for joy. It's within. And that's a period. So I was in the studio with A-Lex and Ryan Copeland, my producer. We were listening through tracks. Ryan was just like, I think you need to do something with this. He played it, and I was like, ooh, ooh. I had like a topic in my list of topics that I possibly wanted to touch on for this album. And it was like, I can get used to this. Like, this is, you know, this is the good life. That's where it started. And we just started talking through what that means and how that feels and how that reflects in my life. And I'm the closest I've ever been since I've gone within. Hoping to get to know me. Now that I'm going within, I'm the closest that I've ever been. And it was just easy. It was authentic. You know, we just flowed through it, and it felt amazing. By the time we were done, it was like, I think this is the single, guys. And like, today, I'm not even done recording yet. And I already knew off rip, when we finished Closest I've Been, I knew. I didn't have to ask no questions. I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to pray about it. I knew that it was the first single, because I felt like it was just the best reintroduction to who I am and what I value, what's important to me, why I'm here, and how I made it, okay? By going within, period. You know how they be saying, like that little meme that's like, the more you the more you're gonna find out.
Yeah.
We messed around and got a first single.
Yeah, we found out.
They finna find out. And they finna find out.
Yeah.
How does this song make you feel?
Yeah, you know, when I think about, you know, the closest I've been, you know, to me, just a very potent song, because, you know, I ain't saying I got it all figured out. I ain't saying like everything, you know, but I'm closest I've been. And for me, it's like this is the best times of my life right now.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like the best is yet to come.
Mm-hmm. I think about like a Sega game, like Sonic or something. Mm-hmm. You get closer and closer and closer and closer to that last level, and it's like, oh, this is the closest I've been. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like there's like an excitement. It could be a little bit of, I don't know if apprehension is the word, maybe just fear, because it's also something unknown about this space that you're getting closer to.
Exactly.
But all in all, like you said, it's definitely something to just like reflect on and have gratitude for. Like, this is the best time of my life so far.
To write a song like this, it really got to be in your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Unpretending, rather take the long way around. Ego it. Love hit me so hard, gonna never calm down.
And then what we say?
And I ain't ashamed
of it. I wouldn't change none of it. You feel me? Like being grateful for your journey.
Yeah.
So many times where it be like, what am I doing this for?
Yep.
You know, you got to refine your purpose. When you go within, you know what I mean? And for me, going within is like investing in myself. You know what I mean? And it could be professionally, but it could also be family, like relationships, my friends. You know, and you could change things around you when you just look at yourself.
Yep.
You know, so that's, to me, is like, now that I'm going within, I'm the closest that I've ever been. You know, I'm expecting tears to be shed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all of that.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't know if this song necessarily taught me anything. I will say that it reminded me to do exactly what it says. I have a pretty solid like morning routine. I get up, I have my quiet time. I talk to God, I meditate, I journal. I just have a moment to myself. When I don't do that, or when I've gone too many days without doing it, I always feel it, because that is my connection to source. And if I don't do it, my flesh, my humanness starts getting antsy, starts getting anxious, fearful, and worrisome. And baby, calm down. Did you have your quiet time today? Go have you some quiet time, baby. So closest I've been, it's just a reminder to always prioritize that. I just want listeners to feel inspired and encouraged to go within. Put some time in, put some work in it. Allow yourself the opportunity to live the most fulfilling and authentic and purposeful and amazing life that you can live. Just take the time to be still. We are always running and moving and doing and executing and working and this and this and that and that and that and that and that. And even when we're not doing that, we're hanging out with friends and family, and we never give ourselves time to just be alone in solitude. And some of us run away from that. We don't want to be reminded of those dark, traumatic experiences that happened to us when we were a kid, or maybe we were older. Any trauma that we've experienced at any point in our life. So we move and we shake and we commit to this team no sleep and workaholic and all this kind of stuff, but 99.999% out of, I don't even know the number of the time, we just need to be still and be quiet and listen. That's all I want to encourage people to do. Just try it. You might like it. It might change your life, because it changed mine. I also wanted to share with you guys that A-Lex dropped an album called Justified, an EP called Justified. It's really, really fire. And I think that you should check it out.
Oh, yeah, they definitely got to tap in, you know what I'm saying? Heavy R&B, you know, from Atlanta, you feel me? So I feel like I'm a child of like Jagged Edge and 112 and all of them, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, not to compare, but that's just my influence. So if you like them, you know, tap in and Justified.
Yeah, do it.